And it was bought on TEMU. Like the same place that you buy your cheap clothes and Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the literal cheapest welder that money can buy. This isn't even like a normal welder, this is like a gun-shaped welder. And it was bought on TEMU. Like the same place that you buy your cheap clothes and cheap whatever. Well, yeah, we got a welder from TEMU. And to be honest with you, in the package, first taking it out, I was shocked. Like, this thing is whole. It's not, I don't know, it doesn't appear to be a total piece of junk. So, anyways, I've been reading the specs on this thing, and it actually says on 110 volt power, it will run up to 120 amps. And as low as 20 amps. All on 110 power, all while only drawing 4.6 amps. It will pop your breaker. The 5 amp draw, 5.6 amp, whatever they say, that's a lie. So the more of these cheap welders I'm using and reviewing and checking out, they all come with the same hokey little slag hammer. It'll work, but it's cheap. Like, guess they're getting charged by the wire bristle. But anyways, you do get a slag hammer with it. And this is actually a handle to the weld hood that they send you. They send you this little weld hood that you bend and you snap together. I'm not even gonna spend my time putting that one together because I already have one from my last cheapo welder review. So I've got this thing out of the package and I've got the cables unwrapped. First thing I'm gonna say is it's got a really short extension cord. It would be pretty cool if it had a 6 or 8 foot extension cord. What I see on this guy, he's got a power switch, obviously. It turns on. So, there's a win. And then on top here, here's how you control your voltage, or amperage. And all the way down, that's off. All the way up, that's on. This company claims that this will run up to 120 amps. I don't believe that at all, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna treat it like it does go to 120 amps, and I'm gonna just run this power dial right in the center and see if it actually welds. So anyways, went down to my local hardware store. I've got a couple of boxes of welding rod, some 6011 and some 7018, both 332 size. The amperage we're gonna run them at, allegedly, is supported by this little weld machine. Local hardware store rod. Not very nice. Try to find a better piece of rod than that. I think their welding rods comes from the same place they get their lumber. It's 332 7018. Well, I'm gonna be somewhere, I think, in the middle of their range, but we're gonna find out. Alright, well, I don't know what the actual range is here, so this is going to take some dialing in. I'm going to turn it up to 4, see what we get there. Well, we got about a 1/2 inch of weld there, and it quit. Well, if we were looking at tack weld, that would have been great. Don't know what I'm gonna do different, but I'm just gonna try to weld again.
A few moments later.
Well,
few moments later.
Tell you one thing you can guarantee with one of these things, you're gonna be doing a lot of stick welding, a lot of it. So we've done a little bit of welding here with the X-Cort. Discover your power. Discover your patience. Does it weld? Yeah, it welds, and actually I guess it welds okay. I bought and used and actually, for my own builds, have had really good luck with some of these really cheap welders. But I finally found the one, no good. Hate it. It will make welds. I might just sit down and just weld until this thing completely burns down, and then give my father-in-law his $80 that he spent buying this thing back. But yeah, this machine, $79 welder, no dice. There's a lot of good cheap equipment out there, but this is not one of them. Yeah, pretty disappointing. I always go into these little unboxing or reviews or whatever, test these cheap welders, and I always have the opinion of that I'm a good enough welder that knows enough about what I'm doing that I can prove to anybody that about any of these is gonna work. Well, China finally proved me wrong. Not a good welder. It will stick metal together. It will test your patience. It will pop your breaker. The 5 amp draw, 5.6 amp, whatever they say, that's a lie. And the probably 1.5 foot of weld I've done today, I've had to go reset my 15 amp garage breaker 3 times. So, I don't know. Definitely not a fan. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Please subscribe. We'll see you next time.